Our marriage is a lot deeper than we think it is. One thing I realize about our marriage is that it is not for the purposes of just two people existing. What you fail to realize is that people are watching you. People you know, people you don't know, they're watching you immediately when the two become one, which is a long process, by the way. It definitely don't happen overnight. I think the gears of me and Faith's marriage is just starting to come together. We had a conversation the other day, and I said to her, I said, babe, I'm this is not doing it anymore. And she was like, well, what's not doing it no more? You know, when you start saying that in a relationship, you feel me? Them are some strong words. And I was like, no, babe, I'm not saying that I'm leaving anywhere or going. I'm just saying that the status quo, the way that we normally live our lives right now, that's not doing it anymore. God is putting a need, a desire in my spirit, and I can't shake it. And I realized that the reason some of us are experiencing the extra difficulties and challenges that we're experiencing is because you are trying to fulfill an eternal need with a temporary thing. And so we sat down and we had this conversation. And in this conversation, what I said to her was, our relationship has to go to a new place. And my wife is very detailed and very organized. She's very task oriented. And not just for the sake of doing that. You know what I'm saying, Pershawn? Like when people of that nature are detail oriented and in that way, they're getting ready to deliver something. Right? And so immediately she asked me, she said, what date do you want to talk? And I was like, whoa, okay. All right, slow down just for a moment. You know, Pastor, because I'm not detail oriented like that. If there's 10 things on a list that I got to do here, you take 2 and go do those things and don't talk to me about nothing else until you come back. And then when I come back and those are finished, if they not finished, she's like, are they finished? No, they're not finished. I don't want to talk to them. And so what I realized is that we needed to sit down and talk, and we're going to sit down and talk. And I told her the other day, like, for real, I don't want to be just your husband anymore. I want to be your best friend. Some of us are in marriage right now, and your spouse is not your best friend. Your job is your best friend. Your children are your best friend. That person that you've been eyeing, that's not your spouse. You're trying to make that your best friend. Come on. You're going through difficulties and challenges, and I know it. You don't want to face the difficulties and challenges, and you think it's easier to romanticize about that past relationship. And God is telling you to let it go. How long you been married and you still on that? You still on that? I realize that when we live in the flesh, flesh dies. And this is the reason why God wants us to stop living a carnal life and move to a spiritual life. Why? Because the spirit don't, even when the body dies, the spirit returns to the one who gave it. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest. Listen, Chicago, Illinois. That's right, Chicago, Illinois. I'm back in your city again. For what? For the Grow Marriage Conference. Listen, guys, this conference is going to be unlike anything I've ever done before, right? We're implementing an assessment. We're going to learn about ourselves as individuals, because I found out that when you're healthy as individuals, the marriage as a natural result will become healthier. So we're going to find out about our preferences. We're going to find out about our behaviors. We're going to find out about the things that make our spouse lovely and the things that we don't like so much about our spouse. We're going to find out about our wiring. And guess what? I'm going to bring my lovely wife, Faith, with me on this one. Yup, she's coming in with me. And guess what? We got a whole bunch of other surprises that we're going to bring to you for the marriage conference. When is it going down? January the 4th, Chicago, Illinois. That's right, January 4th. I am going to be in the building. So guess what, y'all? Y'all need to be there at the Grow Marriage Conference. Don't meet me there, y'all. Beat me there. I'll see y'all soon.